Hello everyone. So we come back. We're gonna continue from the previous helmet. Today we're gonna build this helmet. Basically, we're gonna modify it, make it have a full face helmet, and add a little detail like the earpiece. Okay, so let's get started. I already set up my projects. Create my project. So I'm gonna go to Set Project and go up with well, hold on, week 11. Here we go. So, and I'm gonna open my previous helmet. This is the one that oh, sorry, that's a wrong one. Number 2. This is what we did. Okay, we're gonna continue from there. Now we do not need a image plane anymore. So what you can do is you can select the image plane, hit delete, just remove the whole oh, excuse me. So save scene as, I'm gonna save as to version 4. Okay, here we go. So we can add a little bit of the cap, the font section, the what do you call that, forehead shade maybe. Okay, so this is what I can do. I could subdivide this and increase a little segment. So basically you could do like this too. Let's go to side view quick. Here we go, and go to vertex, grab a few of this, press B. B is soft selection. If I double click on the selection tool, soft selection, I like you to switch to surface so that it does not use the bounding box, but it uses the topology. So I'm gonna maybe grab a few more right there, and you can increase the fall off a little bit. Here we go. That might be too much. Let me do just a little less. Here we go. How about that one? Turn on move to. Go ahead, push it. Okay, that's not good. Can you see it pulling that top? So let's turn the soft selection off right here. Let's just manually move for a moment, just a bit right there. Hold on, let me add. I didn't select it enough. Hey guys, how about this? Let's use a symmetry. Under symmetry setting, double click on move to and turn on symmetry object X, so that when you grab one side it will select the other side. Can you see? So this way will ensure that we do the right, we can get a symmetrical. Come on, alt and drag. Here we go. So, and now we're gonna subdivide this. If you hold shift key, right mouse click and choose multi-cut tool, hold control key so that you can cut in a loop. So we're gonna cut in the middle. Here we go. And then we're gonna move a little bit inward here. You can select vertex again and shift add. Now if it's hard, you need to switch to selection tool. Hold shift to add. It will make things a little easier. Turn on move to and then move inward a little bit. Look at on the other side. Look at on side view. So we try to move that back. Here we go. Okay, so that's good enough. So now though, we're gonna have to, oh, one thing left. Okay, so now we're gonna extrude the extend the surface. At this point, I like you to do this. I like you to get rid of the inside for a moment, because this will cause us a little problem. So can you do this? Look at on this section. We're gonna get rid of it. Select, right click and choose face using selection tool. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Hold shift and double click the next face right to it. It will select the whole loop. If you switch to 4 wireframe right here, can you see it's all looping? Now with face we can delete it. Hit delete. Go back to smooth and shade all. Here we go. Now get rid of the face inside there. Hit delete. So now it's look like this again. This is what we want. Okay, this is what we want. Actually, let's remove all of this for now, so that we have less problem. Excuse me again. Something caught in my nose. Here we go. Remove like that. Okay. And now we're gonna add, select the face 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's remove just only 3 right here. Okay. And I'd like you to bridge it. So shift right mouse button and choose bridge right here. Look like that. Okay. Now we're gonna divide it into half. So shift right mouse click and choose multi-cut. Hold control key. It will cut like this. This time we need to turn off symmetry. So let's double click on selection tool, symmetry. Under symmetry, turn off. Here we go. So now go ahead, multi-cut again, shift right mouse click, and I want you to click middle mouse button. We'll place it 50% in the middle. Okay. So now one more thing, guys. If you are on multi-cut and if you accidental cut like that, you can backspace. Use backspace on your keyboard to remove it. That's how you remove it. Now we're gonna move this. Just move these 3 lines. You can also use vertex if you like. I'm gonna use a edge. Turn on move to, and I'm gonna move it like this. Scale. Here we go. Move it down. For now. Okay. So now we're gonna bevel this so that we have more segment. You could use multi-cut tool also, it would work, but this is quicker. So let me maximize the scene. Tap spacebar, shift right mouse click, bevel edge. Here we go. Now this might be too far. Fraction is 0.5. Let's do just a little. How about 0.1? Actually, let's do 0.2. Here we go. And grab the surface, right click and choose surface, face. Here we go. Move it, makes a little more adjustment. Here we go. Okay. And we're gonna have to subdivide more. Oh, guys, I apologize. It has a, I'm not sick, it's just allergy. Hold on, let me pause video quick. Okay, so now After I move, I'm gonna scale it a little bit because I think is no, not scale. So let's subdivide more. This time I like you to turn on symmetry. Double click on move to selection to symmetry setting and choose X. Close it. Now right click, shift right mouse click and choose multi cut. Cut in the middle. Just middle mouse click. Here we go. So that is in the middle. And then we're gonna form this shape using edges. Double click on edge like this. Turn on move to, and we're gonna move forward a little. Oh, sorry. Let's scale it. Oh, sorry. Move like this. We want to be round, basically. Here we go. So move a little bit. Tumble your scene. I think let's move forward just a bit, tad. Here we go. Okay. Look at on the side view. Let's make some adjustment. I'm gonna scale a little bit. Here we go. Okay. So now we're gonna bevel again so that we get more roundness. So shift right mouse click, bevel. Here we go. And I'm gonna scale that down a little bit. See, now it's look a little round. Can you press 3? Here we go. On your keyboard. So now it's rounder. Here we go. Gonna go to object mode. This is good. Okay. So now what about this section to make it circle? That's really easy. Make sure you turn on, go to face, turn on a symmetry X. So I'd like you to pick the area that you want to be an ear. 4, 6, let's do even more. How about right there? I don't like that part. How about, hold on. Just right here. We don't have a reference, so it's just eyeballing it. Switch back to 1 so that we can see it. This is actual shape. So under edit mesh, circularize. That's all you need. Here we go. It looked like that. So now let's extend this a little bit. You can offset it. Can you see? Here we go. I'm gonna actually, I don't want it to be too tight right on the top there. Can you see? Like this is overlap. This might be too tight. Let's reduce it. Here we go. And now you can twist it if you want. I am not. Relax the exterior. It's already relaxed. Here we go. So this is good. And at division, you actually don't want to do that. If you do, this is what you're gonna get. Can you see? That's the incorrect topology. So I have to undo. Let me go back to T again. Press T. Here we go. So, and this is good enough. I don't need to change anything at all. Let's look at before we move on. Here we go. Can you see? That's, I think, is a little too big. Let's reduce the offset. I mean, I don't want it to look like a ugly straight line there. I think this is good. So now we're gonna extrude this. Shift right mouse click and choose Extrude Face. Here we go. Ouch. Undo. Grab that and extrude it. Here we go. And I think might be too long. So let's offset just a little bit. 0.01. Oh, 0.1, guys. Taper basically. 0.2. 0.2 is better for mine, so I do 0.2. Okay. Now go to edge. Double click on this edges. Hold shift, double click, so that they select all the loop there. Make sure you turn on symmetry. Once again, symmetry is under here. Symmetry. Object X. We're gonna bevel this again. Here we go. And I'm gonna reduce the fraction. And everything else leave as is. Press 3 again to see how it look. Here we go. So now press 1 back. If you want this to be a little sharper when you press 3, press 1 back. Add another loop. Shift right mouse up. You got to be on object mode sometime. Shift right mouse click and multi cut. And I'm gonna cut right there. Hold control key, cut. Make sure you hold control key so that they're looping. Now press 3. See how it looks. So a little sharper right there. Okay. So this is good enough for now. And actually, this is a little too wide if I want to narrow it down though. This is what we can do. Oh, by the way, let's save this scene. And then save scene as. So will be 4A. The reason is because we need to delete history. Can you see? This is a bunch of stuff. If we don't, it will slow down the system. Plus, it might crash. Under delete, under edit menu, delete by type, history. Here we go. So now I can taper the whole thing down, but I need a little help. It's called Deformer. So modeling menu, Deformer, and you're gonna choose Lattice. So, oh, sorry, Lattice right here. Here we go. So now by default though, let me look at on the perspective view. You have a S division and U division. Now T division, T is vertical. U division is, let me highlight, here we go. It's on the depth. S division is on the font. So I want to taper down. I think I don't need, let me look at on font view. We could reduce this to, how about just only 3. That's it. I hold down, highlight it, hold down middle mouse button, you can reduce. Now right click and choose Lattice Point. Oh, this is what I was telling you. It's crashed. Anyway. Okay guys, I am back. Restart my application. So now just right click and choose Lattice Point. Grab it. You can turn on symmetry. I have to turn on again. Here we go. And you just move. Now I grab back and forth. I just taper it down just a little bit. Here we go. And if you want it to be a little longer, you can move it down. Here we go. So, all right. So now we finished delete history. We need to kill this part because we want to bake them. So we're gonna go to edit menu, delete by type, history. So we almost done. Save again. Now we're gonna extrude it. Let's go to a 1. Press 1. Here we go. Shift right mouse click and choose Extrude Face. So we're gonna extrude forward again. Grab that. Here we go. And don't need to do too thick. Just about enough. Here we go. Enough thickness. And go to object mode. You might need to touch up this area a little bit because that's the nature of extruded. is extruded based on a so based on the oh, by the way guys, I do like this. Shift, double click on the edge, because these are, if you cannot double click on the edge, what you need to do is you select manually. Actually, we just need to move, hold on, right here, hold shift add, here we go, and just need to move that a little bit. Let's go to side view. I want to move it up a little bit, and now this might be one more there, here we go. Okay, and then subtract. So basically I subtract this one and then just move, subtract another, here we go. Little by little, here we go. So, and oh I forgot, when we do a okay, I am back after restart my application, so I'm gonna have to resave. Number 4, okay, delete history, edit, delete by type, history. Now we're gonna taper this a little bit, so deformer, lattice, and I'm gonna reduce the T division to 3. I just highlight with middle mouse drag on screen. Choose lattice point, grab it, and don't forget I turn on a object X symmetry. Okay, switch to move to W key and then taper it. Don't taper too much. Here we go. Now I feel like I want it to be a little longer, but if I stretch it down right away, look at what happened to our circle. See, stretch. I don't want that circle to be stretched. I just want to stretch this part a little longer. So how do I do that though? I think let me taper even more. How about this one? That's better, right? Okay. Okay. And to make it longer, we're gonna add double lattice. Select it again. We're gonna lattice over that lattice and deform lattice, the second one. This time I will leave more T division, so I want the T division to be right there. See there? So mine is 8. Just focus on line, not on the numbers. Right here, one line stop. The reason is because that line will help to stop the continuity of stretch. Can you see? Here we go. I can grab that. See that? Now hold on that. On that part. I'm gonna shrink it because I want to still stretch. Here we go. So, and this is what I like. I'm gonna save this again. Save scene as. Oh, let's save that one because we still override it. Okay. So, and now when you're done, you can select the model, edit, delete by type, history again. Okay. And I'm gonna save again. Control Shift S up. Save as. I'm gonna save version B, so that I have A and B. And if I want to go back to change another shape, I go back to A. So now we're gonna extrude this. Select the whole thing, shift right mouse click, extrude, and move along normal. Just move it up. Oh, hey guys, I still on 3. Can you press 1? Here we go. You need to be on 1. Okay, 1. If you accidentally press 2, you will get proxy with display smooth. So just switch it back to 1. Here we go. So it's just a little bit. Here we go. So now go to object mode. We need to touch up a little bit right here under the helmet there, on the shading, on the forehead shading. You could move inside or outside, it doesn't matter. So now I'm gonna select edges, shift select, look at on side view, and I'm gonna kind of tuck in. So turn on move, tuck it in. Here we go. And now I'm gonna have to grab this side of the edge and tuck in. Here we go. Okay. And you can grab the whole vertices now to line them up a little bit if you like. Here we go. Just a little touch up. I want it to have a nice slope. Okay. Here we go. And I mean, you can edit them more if you like. Can you see? I don't have, you don't have to. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So, and actually, this might be a little fun. Let's make this a little kind of round shape. So switch to full. I like you to copy, not copy, select like this. And then scale, because I wanted to reshape both in and out. Oops, sorry guys. We are on a symmetry. So just select like this. Turn on move to, and then just expand it. Here we go. I forgot. All right. If I press 3, this is how it looks. Here we go. Now, press 1 back. We can make this a little more sharper edge. This is what you need to do. Shift right mouse click and choose multi-cut. And I'm gonna cut right there. Control click, cut, control click. Press 3, how it looks. See, so now it's sharp it a little bit now. I mean, same thing as on the bottom. Press 1 back. Hold control. I am on hold shift right mouse click. You might have to be on object mode if you are not using it. Multi-cut right here. So multi-cut to, okay, control key and move your cursor over existing edge. Click. So basically you block the edge. Now if you click on not, like let's say I make a little mistake, it's not close enough, you can double click on those edges, double click on it, shift right mouse click and choose slide edge to right here, and you can slide, middle mouse drag to slide. Can you see? Here we go. Press 3. So now the edge should look a little bevel now. Here we go when you're on 3. So now we're done with this helmet. Okay. And we're gonna, next section we're gonna come back and I'm gonna do demo on the ZBrush. Let's talk about it during the class first and see what everybody think about what software you wanted to continue, because right now I'm working on 2 software now. So okay, that's it for this video. Save, and I'll see you next time.